actual jail time, which is certainly a relief, but it's going to give the Bowers all kinds of grounds for a wrongful death suit.
Think they'll settle out of court?
It's not funny.
You're right, it's not.
This case has nothing to do with money, Alexis, and you know it. Bowers are just going to try and generate as much publicity as possible, and it looks bad. They're going to say that you deliberately ran down Kiefer, left him to die by the side of the road.
The Bowers know that I didn't deliberately do this. What they want is to force Kristina on the stand and try to get her to say that Kiefer didn't beat her and that she was lying the whole time.
You destroyed their child. Now they're going to go after yours.
She's just starting to feel better. This trial is going to devastate her all over again.
What trial? You said you got a suspended sentence, so there won't be a trial, right?
Given suspended sentence and community service, I could have easily been given jail time.
Your mother is going to do 1,000 hours of pro bono legal work. This whole community is going to benefit.
So then why were you guys talking about a trial?
The Bowers want to bring a wrongful death suit against your mother.
But she got a suspended sentence, and she can't be tried twice for the
You're
same
right.
thing.
She can't, but that's in a criminal court. This is civil court, and the Bowers want to be compensated for the loss of their son, and the burden of proof is much lower in a civil court.
So you think they'll win?
No, what I think is that they have a strong case. And you will probably be called to testify.
The Bowers are going to make me admit that I lied about Ethan.
Honey, I'm going to fight them every step of the way.
They'll say it's all my fault.
Then you'll tell them the truth.
The truth is that I lied about Ethan beating me up because I knew my father would kill Kiefer. And the truth is that Ethan almost got shot because of me. And I just kept lying, and this whole thing is all my fault because Kiefer died, and this is just never going to end.
Honey, wait. Alexis, don't go after her. She's got to process everything she just heard. And how in the world can you deny anything that she just said without lying?
I probably don't have the right to ask you for help. I mean, we're family, but we're not exactly close. I just didn't know where else to go.
Well, Kristina, you can always come to me. And I promise it's a goal of mine to pay better attention to loved ones in the future. So what can I do for you?
You know, Mom got a suspended sentence on Kiefer's hit and run.
All right.
I'm so relieved. I don't know what I would have done if Mom had to go to prison. But the Bowers are really mad, and they want to make us pay for what happened to Kiefer. And since that didn't happen in criminal court, they filed a wrongful death suit.
Well, the Bowers should have more sense, because if this case goes to trial, it'll expose their son as the abusive punk he was.
That's the whole point. If there's a trial, I'll be called as a witness, and I'll have to admit how stupid I was in open court, and say how I lied to Kiefer and went to go see Ethan, and even worse, how I lied about Ethan beating me up when it was really Kiefer.
Right.
I know that probably sounds really selfish.
No.
Maybe I deserve having to face what I did in open court. But I'm really scared, Nicholas. It's like I'm trapped in a nightmare that just keeps getting worse.
Don't worry. I'll make it stop.
You really think you can help?
Yes, I do. There are definitely ways to appease the Bowers. Don't you worry, I'll make sure this case never sees the inside of a courtroom.
Thank you, Nicholas. I was so scared.
No. Well, I'm glad you came to me.
I certainly couldn't go to my dad. His default position is to just kill people.
Yeah.
It's so wrong. And it makes me sick. I never want to be the reason my dad commits murder.
Well, I take a different approach. I just make people wish they were dead. So now that that's settled, tell me about you. How are you coping with all of this stuff?
It's been hard and confusing.
How so?
There are things I know in my head, like it was wrong for Kiefer to ever hit me, and I was wrong for staying with him once he did. But I can't feel it in my heart yet. I'm still feeling so guilty about everything and telling one lie after another. I mean, Ethan's life could have been ruined because all I could think about was protecting the guy who hurt me.
Yeah, isn't that common in victims of abuse?
Dr. Winters says so, but hearing it isn't the same as feeling it.
Yeah, I understand that. Sometimes a disconnect happens. Intellectually, you know what's right, but you can't move that knowledge into your heart. I know because I was just there myself the entire time I was betraying Lucky with Elizabeth, and when it blew up in my face, I was consumed with guilt, so I get it.
Did you get past it?
Well, let's just say it's a work in progress, but you know what? Eventually you reach a place where life demands that you move on, whether you've worked out your stuff or not, and that's exactly what you're doing. You're getting on with things. It takes a lot of courage, and I admire you for that.